And so what are the main kind of hot topics that a lot of chefs all around the world are talking about when it comes to the achieving the strategic development goals? What are the ones that are really high up on the list that we kind of really want to be focusing on?
Yeah, look, I mean, there's what people are talking about, and then there's what maybe makes the most impact, So, I mean, some of the hot button topics are waste. Obviously, waste is a big one. And waste is something that's captivated lots of chefs as well as lots of sustainability experts, as well as the public.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because I think waste is definitely a key thing we should be focused on. And waste in certain parts of the world is quite significant. We grow enough food now in the planet to feed the planet 1.5 times.
Yeah.
But, we also then have hungry, over 800 million people.
Yeah.
Yet we're throwing away all this food. So there's this kind of like hypocrisy and imbalance that happens where we've got enough food to feed everyone. We're wasting all this food.
Well, we're worried about feeding 9 billion people when we have enough food on Earth to feed 9 billion people. That's kind of projected for 2050. But it is a lot of it comes down to logistics, right? Exactly. And how the distribution element of how we're...
And it's about, how you look after food, how you choose to use it. In the fine dining world, a lot of it's about cutting a whole massive whole vegetable down into a tiny square to get it perfect. There's then a lot of waste there. But then on the catering side, it's like we all want buffets where we get to choose, a ridiculous amount of food, and that then generates waste.
Sure.
We want particular cuts of meat where we, all like a particular style of meat. And this is where trends become challenging sometimes, because what they do is because of the globally connected market now, that trend generates huge amount of waste because one particular dish or one particular style becomes kind of what everyone expects, and they've got photos of it and they want to see it look exactly the same. And so it changes the food scene globally at a level that is kind of quite scary.